childhood, we went to church. My mum was a Christian. She believed in God. We read the Bible with her, but at home was constant torment. I witnessed my mum getting beaten by my dad almost every day, and on occasions he left her motionless on the floor. He also used to physically and emotionally abuse me. I used to get beaten with curtain rods, with planks, the wooden planks from under the mattress. He also used to say things like I would never be anyone, that I was worthless, just like my mum. And he also said that I was the waste that should have stayed on the bed. I was confused, I was sad, and I was angry. I was obviously angry at my dad for inflicting the pain, but I was also, even though my mum meant everything to me, I was angry at her because she allowed it to happen. She didn't leave him, and for me it was she wasn't protecting us. And I was also angry at God because I said, if God was love, why would God be making me suffer in this way? So in my early years of school, through infant and primary school, I was very quiet, very reserved. I didn't speak to anyone because I didn't want to open that door up for anyone to ask questions, because my mum used to come to school with bruises and black eyes, went into year 7, and I don't know what triggered it, but that's when I started to manifest my anger. I was very argumentative. I started, even from at home, rebelling against anything my parents said, my mum said. I started to sneak out. I was finding ways to see if I could relieve some of the pain that I was feeling. So I was dyeing my hair each week, different color. I started getting piercings. At first, it was just my second ear piercing, my third, but later on that was body piercings, and later on tattoos. I slapped a teacher, which led me to get permanently excluded. My mum appealed and somehow they let me back in, but that didn't last for long because I ended up causing havoc on the bus and I got kicked out for good because I was in uniform representing the school. So I grew very overprotective over my siblings and over my mum. And I swore to myself that if anyone ever hurt them, that I would kill that person. I wanted them to do things my way. And if they didn't do things my way, then I'd fight with them. And there was an occasion where I had a misunderstanding with my brother. He didn't want to do things my way. And then we had an argument, and I remember I went into the kitchen and I got a knife and I stabbed him in his leg. He ended up going to hospital and getting stitches. It got to a point where even my siblings didn't want to be around me, and I still couldn't see that I was doing anything wrong. At home, the violence continued, and as I grew older, my violence was getting worse. I didn't have no respect for authority. My worst moment was when my brother got murdered. So he was shot the year before, and a year later he died of his injuries. I found it hard to believe that there could be a God. And the day that he was pronounced dead, my mum and I was at the hospital, and my mum had her Bible, and that's where I went to rip the Bible. And from that day on, I was adamant that there was no God. Before I was angry and I started hating him, but that day I said, he does not exist. There was an emptiness that I had that I was trying to fulfill. So I went on to have my children, and that made me feel better for a bit. But then I even turned out to start emotionally abuse them and physically abuse them. And I didn't see anything wrong in what I was doing. My husband, I didn't involve him in any decision making.
The beginning, when we just get together, things was a little bit rough. be stubborn, very stubborn. Always want things to go her way. My wife sometimes used to be a bit angry, like we might be in the house and then all of a sudden we just start arguing and then the kids will get involved and we try to calm the situation. And it's just like, it's from one stage to the next and it just keep getting worse and there was no solution to it.
In October 2022, my mum had a triple bypass because she was having breathing problems and they said it was to do with her heart. In January 2023, complications started. She got infection and she ended up back into the hospital. The doctors said that they were turning off the life support machine and that we did not have a choice in the matter. At that time, my brother was attending the Universal Church and he contacted someone from the patient care group and an assistant came out to pray for my mum. I remember the assistant telling me, to challenge God. And he gave me a Bible verse, which was Philippians 4:5-7. At that point, it was either I can just accept to lose my mum, and she meant everything to me, or I could meditate on what he said if there was a chance of healing. So that night, I decided to go home. I made a prayer and I said to God, I don't even know why I'm speaking because I'm sure you do not exist. But if you do exist, I want this peace that you claim to be able to give. And for the first time in 16 years, that night I'd slept. After that, it was just on and upwards. The doctors said they saw life, so they would not be turning off the machine. Because of what I saw, I attended a Sunday service. When I came to the Universal Church, I originally came fighting for my mum's healing. Through what the pastor was preaching, God gave me the wisdom to understand that it was a relationship with God that we need to be fighting for. That was the most important thing. I had to give my all to God, and that was what was missing inside of me was the Holy Spirit. So then I did a campaign, and through that campaign, I gave my all. So I sacrificed financially, physically, and spiritually. Physically, I gave up foods that I enjoyed eating. I got up at 3 a.m. Spiritually, I read the Bible more. I was adamant that I did everything right and that I would receive the Holy Spirit at the end of the campaign. When the end of the campaign came, I didn't receive the Holy Spirit then, and then the word was persevere. So I did so. I continued getting up at 3 a.m. That's when I received the Holy Spirit. That's when God confirmed that, I had been forgiven, because I had a lot of doubt saying that I had done too much and God would not forgive me. It gave me so much peace, and I just wanted to share with my family. And I said, my family need to get what God has given to me. Today, I'm happy. My husband is happy. My children are happy. They want to be around me. Before, they didn't want to be in the house, and now they want to stay home. Me and my husband can have a conversation.
Today, my wife, she's such a happy, lovely wife now, and she's well blessed with the family and the kids. We just unite together as one, and she doesn't argue anymore. And we communicate together, have a conversation, and live loving.
With the guidance of God, I'm a better wife in how I treat my husband. I'm a better mother. My spiritual life grows more and more each day. I love to go out and save souls because I want everyone to receive what I received. I'm a part of Patient Care Group now, in which I go out and do the work of God, just like how I was saved through them. And I know that anything that I go through, that I'm not alone, that the Holy Spirit is with me and will guide me through whatever.
Create me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, O Lord. Take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, O Lord. Take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, O Lord. Take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, O Lord. Take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew a right spirit within me. And renew a right spirit within me.